Hello guys, this is Puerto Rico and today we're talking about a gun I've been wanting to get my hands on for a while, and this is the Beretta M9A3. So yes guys, we got what was one of the Army sidearms but a little bit modified, so more features in it. It looks super cool, and this is what Beretta USA submitted to the US Army submission with the Sig Sauer 321 with the M17. This gun right here is the one that won. Super cool gun, I love it too. We have the M9A3 right here, and there's the M9A4, and the big difference between that one and this one is a little bit about the dimensions, and this one is not ready for a red dot there, and the new M9A4 have a place to put a plate to put your red dot in it. Before we keep talking about the Beretta M9A3, I want to say thank you to Fiyoshi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but they are the ammo sponsor of this video. They sent a couple hundred rounds for us to shoot the Beretta and a couple other guns. Try it out and make these videos for you. So if you want to support them, I'm gonna have a couple links in the description below. Please buy some of their ammo and help us support the channel so we can start making or keep making more of these videos. Back to the Beretta, and this is one of the M9 series. M9 was they used to carry back in the day. I think it was the 92 FS or something like that, what they used to carry the sidearm for the Army. But this one is a little bit more updated. You're gonna have nice up the top. You're gonna have a really sweet trigger. Double action is a little hard. Single action, super sweet. Great reset. You're gonna have a modular kind of grip where you can swap it out. We're gonna talk about all that. First, with the size and ergonomics, this is not gonna be your concealed compact pistol. This is gonna be a full-size aluminum steel frame, so it's a big gun, it's a heavy gun, which I will not use for concealed carry. I have the Glock 19 Gen 5, some stapling aftermarket trigger, super sweet. It's very light, and I have 15 rounds. This is a full-size pistol. I don't think it's anything to conceal, even though some people will conceal them, get away with it. With this 17, Glock 34, some crazy stuff like that. But I personally am not carrying this. I will keep this in my house for self-defense or as a range toy. Something that they did on this M9A3 series is that they have a flat back strap. You don't have any bulky kind of back strap there, and they have what they call the Beretta grip, which is a fairly aggressive kind of straight side panels, and then you're gonna have your front and back panel right here. They're very aggressive. If you look at that texture right there, but it's straight. And what I feel shooting this grip is that it's very natural to aim, and for the recoil control, it helped me a lot because it's so natural to aim, so that when I come back from my recoil, I present my gun and my sights are lined up. I really enjoyed the size and the ergonomics of this pistol a lot, and something about being all steel is heavier, feels like a tool, and I really like that a lot. And by having these thin triggers, it also helps you reach the trigger with your trigger finger, of course, when you have gloves on. I don't shoot a lot with gloves on, but I know the military and other people do. And by having the fingers, it will help you in that way. They also provide you with this more rubbery, with a palm swell grip that you can swap out and put out on the Beretta. I haven't shot with that one. I like the feel of this one so much that I don't even want to try the other one yet. We'll try in the future and see how it goes. For the magazine, it comes with 3 steel magazines, like the old Berettas, they all steel, and they hold 17 rounds, which is very standard for a full size nowadays, so it's nothing crazy. Some pistols you can carry 18, 21, 30, but that's gonna be with some extended magazines or sort of extension for your old magazine. Like the 320 right here, this one holds 21, but it's an extender right there. This one's flush. Unlike most Berettas, you're gonna find your external safety on the slide, so instead of kind of prevent the trigger from pulling back, it's kind of preventing the hammer to go forward, because it's a hammer style kind of pistol. When you have the safety, you can't even cut the hammer back when you push up, and you're gonna see red fire right there. You're gonna see red is fired right there. When you push up and you cock it, now it's gonna stay back with your single action, and it's, the safety is off, and you have the hammer forward. Now you have your double action right there. It's a long pull. So click there. You brake to that. It's really heavy. I know a lot of people use it for safety concerns where they decock it and carry a decock with the safety off. That way you can actually pull the trigger in your first shot. You don't have to take the safety off, but at the same time, it's not so sensitive that you might have a misfire, which nobody wants, of course. So you're gonna have your safety up for fire, down for safety. If you have your hammer back, the safety actually acts as a decocking mechanism. As you pull the safety down, it's gonna decock that hammer. And when you decock the hammer, you're gonna have it on your safety position, and you put it on fire by pushing up. And you take the safety off and then pull the trigger. It's gonna be your double action, which is a long, hard pull. Like I just mentioned, the gun is a double action, single action gun. So that means first trigger pull is gonna be really heavy. Let's do it together. So click, it kind of set there, and then you go all the way back. Super heavy. So, and now when you are on single action, you can see how little force you hit the wall right there and break through, which is way lighter. I would say 3-4 pounds, but I would say no more than 5 pounds. The trigger is a standard curved, super smooth surface. I don't have an issue with it. I like when I'm on single action after that first shot, I can shoot pretty fast, pretty accurate, and because it's so light, I don't jerk the gun on anything. My shots stay right on the bullseye. I have a couple people that never shot before or shot very little that shoot this pistol, and that single action, they love it. There's no room for them to like kind of jerk the gun, flinch or anything like that. When you pull the trigger, it kind of surprise you and you hit the target right on the middle. For the size, the Beretta M9A3 comes with medium night sights, with they're really bright at night. We shot this pistol pitch black. We were able to kind of get our sights on target with a flashlight on the gun, but you were able to pick up the targets very easily when it was pitch black outside. We even opened the case at night, on the middle of the night, no lights at all, and you can see all the night sights, and the Beretta M9A3 nights were pretty bright. On the top, we're gonna have the slide, like most of the Berettas that you're gonna see out there. You're gonna have a fixed barrel, so when we pull that slide back, that barrel is not gonna move at all. It's fixed to the frame, so that takes a lot of weight off the slides, which help you a lot with the rig. With the M9A3, you won't have any front serration for your press check. If you wanna press check like this, you're gonna have to get a grip on that slide. If you have sweaty hands or anything like that, it might be a little harder, I'm not gonna lie. On the back, you're gonna have these smaller serrations. I'm not the biggest fan of, because they're just very little, and once you wanna rack that slide real fast, sometimes you don't get that grip right there. Most other pistols will have the serration all the way to the top, but the way the slide is built into a Beretta with the curve on the top right there, they're not able to do that. And then on the front, you're gonna have a threaded barrel. It's gonna be your standard threaded barrel. You can fit most threads. You're gonna have a very nice thread protector that's really flush with the barrel. It doesn't even look that you have a thread there, but pretty cool. We shot this gun suppressed, and it was a blast as well. For the customization, the Beretta M9A3 has what most guns have. You're gonna have the front here for put a light, an IR illuminator, a weight, whatever you want to put there. Like I said before, you're gonna have your rubberized module to put on the back, or you can have this Vertec kind of flat trigger. It's more like a 1911 side panels, and then you're gonna have some serrations on the frame itself. On the M9A4, you're gonna be able to put your red dot on the top, which we don't have here. With that, so it's gonna be huge with all the red dots coming out nowadays. So when shooting this pistol, I love it. I love how heavy it is. I love how the single action make it so easy to shoot. I just love it overall. I don't think I will carry this gun myself. I think this is gonna be more of a nighttime pistol, maybe a truck gun, but a little too expensive to be on the truck. I'm not gonna carry this on me unless I'm at the range. I have one of those belts where I can put the gun there. But in my opinion, great shooter. I've been wanting to have a Beretta 92 FS for the longest time, and this time we have the tan color that was submitted to the Army, so it could not get cooler than this. Super tactical looking, super cool looking. I really love this pistol. Like I say, it might be a little too expensive. MSRP, I believe, about $1,200, but you can pick it up in pawn shops or gun stores, maybe used $800 to $1,000. So it's not cheap, but we never say it was cheap. So I think you get your value out of your money. It's a great pistol. I really love it. This is something I will keep on my collection for the longest time. I don't have but good things to say about it. I wish we had the red dot option. We don't have it in this one for this case. But yeah, overall, we love the Beretta M9A3. I think it's a beast of a gun. We have shot it so many times and not really any malfunctions. Maybe a couple when you shot the suppressor. I never count those. Because you have to have the right ammo and some other stuff. I'm not an expert, we just do this for fun. But if you want to support the channel, like I say, Fiyoshi is sponsoring the ammo for this video and a couple videos to come, so please support them as well. If you want to support the channel itself, there's gonna be a couple of links in the description below. If you buy anything from there, we'll get a commission without costing you anything. If you like this video, please hit the like button below. Please subscribe and see you till next time.